Hi everybody, welcome to hamstring focused yoga. Today's class is going to work the entire body, but we're going to have a little bit more focus on the hamstrings. So if you do have a belt, go ahead and grab it. Any type of strap is perfect. And then either 2 blocks or 2 books. I'm Julie, welcome, and we are going to go ahead and get started lying down on our back in a butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, and as you lower down, just allow yourself to get into a comfortable position here. So that might mean taking your legs a little bit more into a diamond shape, and then rest your shoulders comfortably down on the mat, and then release the palms to the sky. And then just give yourself a couple moments here, a couple moments to transition, beginning to ground, feeling the weight of the body, the soles of the feet pressed together. And then when you're ready, begin to notice the breath. Notice the breath moving in and out of the body. If you like, you can place one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, connect to the rise and the fall. Give yourself 3 more breaths here. Full breaths in and complete breaths out. And then one more breath in. And then one more breath out. Gently guide your knees into your chest. With your knees together, begin to find some little circles, massaging out your low back. Choose a side, move in that direction a few more times. And then go ahead and take it in the opposite direction. And this next one, tabletop your legs. Send your left leg long. Hug your right knee in towards your body. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Begin to straighten your right leg. Flex your foot. And then interlace your hands right below the knee. And then move it up just 1 more inch to the belly of the hamstring. And then point and flex your right toes. And then begin to find some circles with your toes. And on this last one, draw your knee in. Take your right hand, send it out, palm facing down, supine twist. Drape your right knee over your body. You can extend out through the fingertips, gaze over the right shoulder. Just feeling this rotation in the body. Allowing the body just to move naturally. So you need a little bit more, taking the twist deeper. You need a little bit less, just softening into the pose. Good, and as you come back through center, hug your right knee in, lengthen your right leg long, and then switch it up. I'll go ahead and demonstrate with the strap. You don't need the strap necessarily, but if you are using it, begin to stretch up. Straddle the strap, grab onto the tails, And then again, soften through the elbows, through the shoulders. Reach up through the heel, and then begin to point and flex. And on this next one, just finding some circles here. And notice if you're gripping the strap, see if you can soften. And this last one, take your heel up, bend in to your left knee, and then you can use a strap or set it aside. Supine twist. Drape your left knee over the body, extend out through the hands. Lower the shoulders a little closer to the mat. You can also take your right hip and draw it back to deepen the stretch. Eyes can be open or shut. And just 2 deep breaths here. Breathing into the twist. And rotate your left knee back. Hug both knees in, cross at the ankles. Find a little momentum as you come on to all fours. And then once you find all fours, spread your fingers nice and wide. Gaze down, and then anchor your palms down. As you do that, draw your shoulders up and back. Hug your thumbs in toward one another. And then draw your low belly in. Good. Take one more breath here. And then on your exhale, walk both hands forward. Blocks might be nice here. Puppy dog pose. Hips stay right over the knees. Drop your chest. And then allow the armpits, hollow out the armpits. Allow them to be nice and heavy. Feel that nice stretch. Continue to breathe fully. Breathing along into the back body. And then press your palms back up, coming back on to the hands. Stretch your right fingertips forward, thumb to the sky. Extend your left heel. Find one long line of energy from your left heel through your fingertips. Find one more breath here. Low belly pulls in. And then gently lower it down. Nice work, everyone. Left palm, send it up. Thumb to the sky, extend out through the heel. Rotate your right inner thigh to the sky, and then lift it up. Allow your neck to be nice and long, tuck your chin, breathe in, and breathe out. Press into your palms, tuck your toes, hover just your knees, bear pose. Feel your belly. Engage your inner thighs. Draw everything into the midline. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Breathe in, press into your palms. On your exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Let your head relax down. Send your hips up. And thigh bones, press them back. Full body posture. See if you can balance between your palms and your heels. As your low belly pulls in, send your heels down toward the mat. No need to touch. Press firmly into all 5 fingers. Press your hands down and forward. We're here for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, look to your thumbs. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Ragdoll pose. Take your feet a generous distance apart. As you spread your toes, maybe grab onto the crooks of your elbows, shift more weight forward. Just releasing. Breathing into any tightness, any tension. A gentle bend to the knees can help. And then rotate side to side. next breath, send more weight forward into the balls of your feet. And then gently release the fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Join your hands to your shins. Soften your shoulders down your back. Gaze in front of you. Breathe in and fold on the breath out. One more time, halfway lift. Lift up, heart forward, and soften. Walk your toes in toward one another, and then slowly begin to roll all the way up to stand. Once you roll up to stand, draw your shoulders down your back. Guide your hands to your heart, and then gently close your eyes. Give yourself a moment. Begin to feel the shift as you turn inward. Maybe beginning your practice with a kind word, a gentle thought. You can inhale and exhale. Sun salutation A. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Find the length here. Root down into all four sides of your feet. As you anchor down, lift up through the inner arches. Thigh bones pull back. Draw your low belly in. Breathe in. And on your exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. One more time, half sun salutation. Inhale, reach. Hands to the heart, forward fold. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left toes back. Blocks can be really nice here. And then just begin to bend and straighten. So you choose either the low height, the middle height, or perhaps the highest height. Just begin to warm up the body, just feeling the sensations. Every time you arrive on your mat, things are a little different. So honor the place that you're at, move in a way that fits your practice the best. The next time your knee is bent, lower your left knee down, kneeling lunge. You're welcome to find a little support for your left knee by taking the mat over. And then fingertips up to the sky, inhale. And exhale. Engage your inner thighs. And as you gaze forward, cactus your arms, gently lean back. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, half splits. Take your blocks and then slide your hip creases back. Send your toes back, flex your feet. If you're craving a little bit more, bend your elbows, fold over your right knee. And one more full breath in and out. Replace your right toes down, look forward, step forward, forward fold. Other side, halfway lift, lengthen, long step back with the right toes. Low lunge. As you begin to find your runner's lunge, introduce some movement, front and back. Keep that nice rhythm in your breath. And the next time you come forward, right knee drops, perhaps supporting, and then reach the fingertips up. Press firmly into your front heel, and then draw your hip creases up. Draw everything in. Breathe in, exhale, cactus your arms, gently lean back. Inhale as the arms reach up. Exhale, half splits. Take your hips back, flex your toes, Soften your elbows, deepen the pose. Inhale, look forward, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift and fold. Rise to Tadasana and exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Change happening, plank pose. Press into your palms, reach your heels back. Engage your inner thighs, hug your hip points in. As you do that, press firmly into your palms. Breathe in, down dog on the breath out. Very nice. Allow that head to release, to relax. Raise your sitting bones up a little higher. Drop your heels a little lower. From the inner leg line, lift your right leg up. Good. Extend it up. And then hug your right knee in toward your nose. Send it long. Low lunge, step it all the way through. Inhale, high crescent lunge, reach your fingertips up. Give yourself a moment. Come high in the bottom on the left foot. And then the same thing as the kneeling. Lift your hip points, draw your rib cage in. Full breath in. Warrior two, spin open. As you sink into your front knee, extend it out through your fingertips. Strength building pose. Finding the softness here. Drop your shoulders. Inhale. Sink a little further on the exhale. Reverse warrior, right palm up and back. Continue to send your front shin forward. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale. Down dog on the exhale. If you'd like to practice with chaturanga, you're welcome to take that. I'll demonstrate that on the opposite side. Press firmly into your hands. Left leg lifts, inhale. Extend out through the heel. Hug your left hip down. Knee to nose, find that engagement. Inhale to lengthen. Step forward on the exhale. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Take your time here. These times of transition, give yourself permission to find what works for you. And then begin to settle into the pose. Front knee forward, left hip back, right hip forward. Nice open chest. Breathe in, warrior two on the breath out. Seal your back outer heel down, extend it out through the hands. Draw the hip points up, deep bend into the front knee. Reverse warrior, left palm sweeps up and back. And on your exhale, windmill your arms down. Heading into chaturanga, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Upward facing dog, toes come down, hard lifts. Press into your palms, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. And at any time during practice, if it's too much, find a child's pose. A time to reset, to ground. Knees come wide, fingertips reach forward. Steady the breath. And wherever you are, coming down to your knees, tabletop, and then spinning around. Hope everyone's doing well. Shoulders down your back. As you sit back, boat pose. Begin to elevate your heels. Hug your ankles in. Fingertips can wrap around your hamstrings. Fingertips can be long by your side. Wherever you are, breathe. Nice open heart. Maybe the arms extend. Low belly pulls in. Maybe for the last 3, the legs extend. Open up through the heart. Breathe in. Press firmly into your big toes. Shine them forward. And then knees come in. Nice work. Soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. Take your legs to a diamond shape. And as you open up, begin to fold over. Surrender into the legs. One more breath here. And slowly come up. Coming back onto all fours. Downward facing dog. Stretch on the back. Release your head, your neck. Look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Take your feet a generous distance apart. Take your peace fingers right around your big toes. Padahastasana, Gorilla's pose. Bend your knees generously, elbows wide, and then fold into the pose. Depending on your hamstrings, maybe begin to lift your sitting bones, straightening your legs. Drawing the kneecaps up. Let your head be heavy. Draw the hands to the waist and then slowly roll all the way up to stand. And then find the center of your mat. Take your shoulder blades down your back. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. As you draw your shoulders down your back, lift your chest. And on your exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. One more time, inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. And on your exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Very nice, shoulders down your back. One-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts. Flex your foot. Breathe. Maybe extend your arms overhead, finding this one-legged mountain pose. Flex your foot strongly, knee in line with your hip. And on your exhale, lower it down. Left side, press into your right toes, lift your left knee. Gaze forward, maintain that balance. Lift the hip points up, draw the rib cage in, introduce the arms. One more breath here. And then soften down. Nice work, everyone. Take yourself to the center of the mat. We're going to layer on a little bit, starting on the right leg. Right knee lifts. Coming right back to one-legged Tadasana. Gaze forward, stay here. We're coming into Warrior 3. Finding the balance. Take your time here. Press firmly into your left big toe. Extend out through your right heel. Hug your right inner thigh in. Beautiful work. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Just take a breath. Let the right side go. Adding symmetry and balance to the body. Left knee lifts. Take it in stages here. Flex your foot. And then adding on the balance as you begin to tip forward, gaze forward, finding that drishti, that point of concentration. It might be your mat, it might be your block. Hug your left hip point, your left hip point down. And then slowly rise up. Lower the foot, draw the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Gently lower down toward your mat. Extend both legs nice and long. Roll your sitting bones down. And then gently hug your right knee in. Find a nice long spine. And your right leg can hug in, or your right foot can cross your left. You decide. Wherever you can maintain that length in the spine. And then layering on the twist. Left palm wraps around your right hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. And then begin to twist to the right. Open up through the chest. And then come back through center. Send both legs long. Bounce your legs up a little bit. Join your opposite leg in. Left leg comes in as you find that nice tall spine. Left foot can come to your inner thigh, or you can cross it over. Left hand behind you, right hand draws to the sky, and then wrap it in. Open up through the chest, gaze to the left, firm your right thigh bone down. And then come back through center. Take a moment, release your legs. Then go into a seated forward fold. So you might want a little support here. You can take a blanket, or I like to just take my mat and sit on my mat a little bit, or sitting on a block, and then begin to drape over. And we're here for a few breaths. So allowing gravity. Resist the urge to just fall into it, and see if you can create a little bit more space. Using the breath, sending the sternum toward your toes. Press firmly into your thighs, and then gently soften the base of your neck. 2 more deep breaths here. Walk your hands back up. If you folded your mat, gently release it. And then find yourself into a straddle position. And so your straddle might look like a nice big V. It might be a little narrow. Just decide what works with you. You can also find your way up onto a block. Wherever you are, just walk your hands. You do have blocks or props. Sometimes it's nice to take your hands out and then just soften the center of your forehead, your third eye down. So a lot in the hamstrings, a lot in the inner thighs here. So finding a little bit more space with each breath. You know that in these static poses, our mind tends to move. See if you can return it back to the breath. And then place your hands back in front of you, slowly roll up. Slide off the props if you use them. Then make your way all the way onto your back. You can make your way onto your back. Walk your heels in a little closer to your glutes. Send your fingertips long toward your heels, and then wrap your shoulders under. On an inhale, bridge pose. Press firmly into your feet. Elevate your hips any amount. Firm your glutes. Reach your knees away from the body. Open up through the chest. Another option is to interlace your hands underneath your low back. Nudge your shoulders in a little further. Press firmly into your bowed knuckles. Elevate your hips even higher. Keep a little space in between your chin and your neck. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your hips down. Take your arms out to a T. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat and find some windshield wipers. Touch your knees together and then allow them to freely move left to right, right to left. And the next time your knees fall to the left, allow both knees to fall to the left. Finding a gentle spinal twist as your right hip pulls away from the body. You can layer on by connecting your left heel and tap it on top of your right thigh for a deeper hip stretch. Wherever you are, your gaze can go over your right shoulder. Just breathe fully and deeply. Return back to center. Knock your knees together. Gently allow them to reach toward the right spinal twist. Draw your left hip toward your left heel to deepen the stretch. Perhaps picking up your right heel, placing it on top of your left thigh, and then sending your gaze to the left. As you come back through center, hug both knees in, happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Just moving back and forth. You can even grab onto the big toes and really stretch those hamstrings. Nice pose, so really find what feels good in the body. You can bend, you can straighten. And then as you return your knees in toward one another, lift your head, wrap your hands tightly around your body. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, begin to find a little space on your mat. Settling into a final rest, Shavasana. Take one heel to the edge of the mat and the other, arms extended. Gently soften the shoulders. Relax the jaw. You're always welcome to take a seat if that's more comfortable. We'll be here for a moment. Excuse me, we'll be here for a minute. Just allowing your practice to come full circle. As you moved into the movement and now finding that place to center, to simply be. Allowing the breath to naturally move throughout the body. Relax the eyes. Give yourself these last few moments to simply be. Shavasana. And when you're ready, begin to introduce some small movements back into the body. Move the fingers, the toes. Open and close the jaw. Nod your head from left to right. Gather your knees into your chest and fall over into fetal pose on your left or your right. And allow this pose to be of one to check back in. To notice how you're feeling. And perhaps to come back to that kind word or that gentle thought. Recall that for a moment. And then find your way up into a comfortable tall seat. Allow your eyes to remain closed. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands to the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy, with much gratitude. Namaste.